Hi guys, I'm gonna show you an opportunity in the online advertising industry in which it is impossible not to make money. Okay, you heard that. Um, Much like Google, this company won their advertising through what I call a publisher network. Uh, they do exactly the same thing as Google, but with a difference. Uh, they provide you the opportunity to share in the online advertising revenue through giving you what I call a business in a box. To explain to you this concept, this new concept, let's take as an example Google. Okay, uh, Google makes his money by acting as a middleman, or what I call a broker, between an advertiser and a publisher. So you may ask me, what is an advertiser and what is a publisher? Uh, uh, when I say advertiser, we take, for example, companies like Toyota, companies like Coca-Cola. Okay, those company, they want what? They want to advertise, okay, their business online. Um, and what is exactly a publisher? A publisher is simply uh, an individual, somebody who already possess a website with an amount of traffic. So to explain the concept, I'm gonna show you how Google makes his money. Let's say Toyota, for example, pay $1,000 to Google to place a banner ad online. Uh, what Google is going to do is that Google is going to use the advertising space of a publisher to place the ad. So Google will pay a part of that money to the publisher. Okay, so Google, let's say Google receive $1,000. Okay, from Toyota. So Google will pay, let's say, $700 to Jack, who is the publisher. Okay, um, just to place the ad on his website. Okay, so let me repeat again. So Google receive, let's say, for example, $1,000 from Toyota, and Google is going to pay, let's say, $700 to Jack. Okay, who already has a website, just to place, okay, the advertising, the banner ad on his website. So, uh, the difference between what Google receive and what it pays to the publisher is what I call a profit. So, in this example, we see that Google just made $300 just by acting as a middleman between what I call an advertiser and a publisher. Okay. Now let's see uh, another company. Okay, that does exactly, okay, the same thing as Google. Okay, this company guy is called Banersbroker. Okay, um, what is Banersbroker? Okay, you may ask me. So, Banersbroker is a company that that is in the online advertising industry. Okay, uh, Banersbroker do what exactly? Banersbroker act as a middleman or as a broker between what I call an advertiser and a publisher. Like I said before, Banersbroker allow you to participate in the profit. Okay, something that Google does not do. So this company will allow you to rent those advertising spaces, and when people click, guys, you will make money. And you can see that you can rent as many spaces as you want, and I will illustrate in later video the potential of this business. Okay, guys, you do not need to have your website. Okay, you don't need also to sponsor people to make a decent living in this business. Okay, folks, the online advertising industry is very huge. It's actually a $5 billion industry. So if you do some research last year, you will have an idea of how much Google made. Okay, it's about 2.7 billion dollar. Okay, this gives you an idea how big this industry is and how you too can participate. Okay, guys, there's nothing okay like this business out there. Okay, and you're gonna see that. So now let's see how you can make money with Banersbroker. First, to be a Banersbroker agent, you don't need to have a specific, some specific skills. Okay, first, anyone can become a Banersbroker agent. Okay, you don't need to have a specific talent, or you don't need to know. You don't need to have like you don't need to be like a web design or anything like that. Okay, much like Google, Banersbroker possess what I call advertising spaces. Okay, and those spaces are on several publisher websites. Okay, so this company call those advertising spaces panels. Okay, I want you to remember that word. Okay, Banersbroker call those spaces that you're going to rent panel. Okay, so this company rent those spaces to you as an affiliate and allow you to make some profit. Since you rent those spaces, you have complete control of them. So whenever an advertiser places an ad on those spaces, guys, you make money. So what you do, you just buy your advertising spaces. That's all you have to do. You don't need to post any ads or anything like that. You don't need to sponsor people. Okay. Once you get your advertising spaces, you only have to monitor your panels. Okay, which is your spaces. Okay, so what is a panel? Your panel is simply a visual representation of your advertising spaces. So what is more interesting is that you will be able to make twice, guys, you heard that. You will be able to make twice the amount of money that you invest on each panel. And guys, there is no limit to the number of panel that you can purchase. I'm going to repeat that for you guys. There is no limit to the number of spaces that you can rent. Okay, so Banersbroker started in 2010 in Canada, and so far this business is in more than 100 countries. Okay, you heard that. Banersbroker pay more than $1 million every day to its affiliated agent. Okay, that company started, like I said, in October 2010 and just begin its second year. During this time, okay, the company has paid out over $18 million in revenue to its publisher. Okay, so at the same time, Banersbrook had sold more than 6 billion in ad impression. You may ask me, what is an ad impression? An impression is simply the number of time that your ad is seen. Let's say, for example, if I have like 10,000 impressions, that means that my ad will be seen 10,000 times. If I have like, let's say, 2,000 impressions, that means my ad will be seen 2,000 times. So we're gonna see that in later video what you're gonna need to get started, and how you can really make some good profit and maximize, your revenue in this business. So okay, so I'm gonna get you to the second video and show you what you're gonna need to get started. Okay guys, chill.